Chapter 1. The Safe Word. I babysat for the same family almost every Friday evening. Their son Noah was 6 years old. His parents were careful about security and had created a safe word in case somebody else ever needed to collect him. The word was sunflower. Only Noah, his parents, and I knew it. One night, shortly after Noah went to bed, someone knocked on the front door. A man stood outside wearing a dark jacket. He said Noah's parents had been involved in a car accident and had sent him to collect their son. I kept the door locked and called Noah's mother. She answered immediately. Both parents were safe at a restaurant 20 minutes away. They had not sent anyone. While I was speaking to her, the man knocked again. Then he looked directly into the doorbell camera and said, "The safe word is sunflower." Noah's mother became silent. She told me to take Noah upstairs, lock us inside a bedroom, and call the police. The man continued knocking while we moved upstairs. Then the knocking stopped. Police arrived 7 minutes later. They searched the garden and nearby streets, but found nobody. The doorbell camera had recorded the man, but his face was hidden beneath a cap. He had not touched the door or left fingerprints. The parents returned home immediately. They changed the locks and deleted the safe word. Nobody could explain how the man knew it. Several days later, Noah mentioned that the man had visited before. He said he sometimes stood outside his bedroom window at night and whispered questions through the glass. Noah had told him about school, his toys, and the people allowed to collect him. When his mother asked whether Noah had revealed the safe word, he said no. He said the man already knew it. The family installed cameras covering every side of the house. For 2 weeks, they recorded nothing unusual. Then, at 3:11 one morning, Noah's bedroom camera activated. The window was closed and nobody entered the room. Noah sat upright in bed and looked towards the dark corner. A man's voice whispered, "What is the new word?" Noah answered, "We don't have one." The voice replied, "That's okay. I'm already inside." Police searched the house again. They found nobody, but inside Noah's wardrobe, beneath a pile of blankets, they discovered a dark jacket and cap matching the clothes worn by the man at the door. The items did not belong to anyone in the family. Chapter 2. The Other Daughter. My cousin agreed to babysit an 8-year-old girl named Lily. The parents gave her a short tour of the house before leaving. Lily's bedroom was upstairs, beside a small bathroom. The room at the opposite end of the hallway was locked and used for storage. The parents told my cousin not to worry if Lily talked about her sister. Lily was an only child, but she had maintained an imaginary friend for several years and called her Anna. The evening was uneventful until bedtime. As my cousin tucked Lily in, the girl asked whether Anna could sleep in the room too. My cousin agreed, assuming it was part of the game. Lily looked towards the doorway and said, "She doesn't want to come in while you're standing there." My cousin left the door slightly open and went downstairs. At approximately 11, she heard a child running along the upstairs hallway. She found Lily asleep in bed. The locked storage room door was now open. Inside was a second child's bedroom. The walls were painted pink, and toys covered the shelves. A small bed stood beneath the window, as if the room were still being used. On the dresser was a framed photograph of Lily beside another girl. My cousin closed the door and called Lily's parents. When she mentioned the photograph, Lily's mother told her to take Lily downstairs and wait outside. She refused to explain why. While my cousin gathered Lily's coat, the girl looked down the hallway. She smiled and said, "Anna wants to come too." The storage room door slowly opened. My cousin picked Lily up and ran outside. The parents arrived minutes later. Lily's mother removed the photograph from the bedroom and put it inside her car. She finally explained that Anna had been Lily's older sister. Anna died when Lily was 2 years old. The parents had locked the room and never spoken about her because they believed Lily was too young to remember. But Lily remembered details nobody had told her. She knew where Anna kept her toys. She knew the songs Anna liked. She also knew that Anna had not died in a hospital, as the parents claimed. Lily said Anna had fallen from the bedroom window. The parents stopped hiring babysitters after that night. Several months later, my cousin received a picture from Lily's mother. It showed the photograph they had removed from Anna's room. Lily was still standing beside her sister, but a third person now appeared behind them. It was my cousin. On the back of the photograph, written in a child's handwriting, were the words, "Now she remembers you too." Chapter 3. The Last Booking. A friend of mine found babysitting work through an application. One evening, she accepted a booking from a woman named Claire. The job was at an old house in a quiet residential area. Claire greeted her at the door and introduced her to a 7-year-old boy named Daniel. She said Daniel was shy and preferred spending time in his room. Claire expected to return before midnight. After she left, Daniel remained upstairs. At 8, my friend prepared food and called him down. He did not answer. She entered his bedroom and found him sitting on the floor, arranging toy cars in a straight line. Daniel asked whether she had babysat there before. She said no. He told her that all the previous babysitters said the same thing. At 9:30, someone called the house phone. A woman asked why my friend was inside the property. My friend assumed it was Claire and explained that she was babysitting Daniel. The caller became frightened. She said the house was supposed to be empty. She was the property's owner and had received a security alert showing movement inside. My friend checked the application. Claire's profile and the booking had disappeared. She asked Daniel who the woman at the door had been. He looked confused. He said nobody had opened the door for her. My friend called the police and attempted to leave with Daniel. The front door would not open. The lock had no keyhole on the inside. Footsteps moved slowly across the floor above them. Daniel whispered. She comes back when the babysitter tries to leave. A woman began walking down the stairs. She looked like Claire, but she was wearing an old-fashioned nightdress instead of the clothes she had worn earlier. My friend pulled Daniel through the kitchen and broke a small window beside the back door. They climbed outside as police arrived. Officers searched the house. No woman was found. They also found no evidence that a child lived there. Daniel disappeared while my friend was speaking to an officer. Police searched the surrounding area, but never located him. The property owner later identified Claire from the description. Claire had lived in the house more than 20 years earlier. She and her young son Daniel disappeared on the same night. Their bodies were never found. The house was demolished several months later. My friend deleted the babysitting application. A year afterwards, she received a notification from it. A new family had requested her personally. The address was the empty lot where the house had once stood. The message included only one